What's going on, everyone? This is Dom and welcome to Epic Tech Under 200. So first up, we're taking a look at a wearable system for dogs called Calmz that's proven to relieve anxiety, and a big shout out to them for sponsoring this video. I've dealt with anxiety in dogs over the years, and it comes in many forms such as digging, chewing, barking, whining, panting, and many other symptoms. So I was pretty excited to try out some tech to help with this kind of thing. The Calmz system is a small physical device that works in part with an included harness that your dog can wear. Now, once you turn on the Calmz device, there are several different modes for varying degrees of vibrations, along with subtle classical music that won't bother the atmosphere in a room, yet the dog can still hear and enjoy. All of this can be adjusted using the single button on the front, and the whole thing is small, lightweight, battery powered, and comfortable for the dog to wear. But the thing is, there's actually real science behind this whole system. Turning on the Calmz system activates sensory nerves that signal the spinal cord as well as parts of the brain that result in reduced stress. It's actually pretty cool, and of course this isn't magical and results won't always be instant, as the device may need to be worn a few times before improvements are shown in dogs with severe anxiety. But rest assured, this system definitely worked, and I tried it with a couple of dogs and was pretty impressed by the results. Everything drastically lessened or stopped altogether, and it's pretty fantastic, and I definitely recommend giving it a shot if your dog suffers from anxiety. And if you want to pick one up for yourself, it's available for $129.99, and I will leave a link below for you. Next up, we're talking about getting bang for your buck in a budget smartphone, and the Axon 7 Mini definitely meets that criteria. This smartphone packs a 5.2-inch AMOLED display with a 1080p resolution, 3GB of RAM, and a Snapdragon 617 processor, and the best part has to be the build. The Axon 7 Mini features a sleek metal design that just feels great, and I reviewed the Axon 7 a while back, which is very similar in many ways, so if you'd like to check out that review, I will leave it linked below. The Axon 7 Mini also packs dual front-facing speakers, which sound pretty amazing as well. There's a fingerprint sensor around the backside here, and a 16-megapixel camera with an f1.9 aperture that's just as great as it sounds. And to top it all off, there's even a USB Type-C port on the bottom and quick charge capabilities. It's surprisingly a great phone for the money. There's a 2705 mAh battery inside, a crispy clean display, and overall you really can't go wrong here. And the best part is that the Axon Mini is available at the moment for $199, which is definitely a steal for the specs involved here. Alright, so now we're checking out a pretty slick 2-in-1 tablet PC from Lenovo. This is the Miix 320, and it's pretty impressive here for the money. As far as specs go, this is a lightweight laptop, and it features an Intel Atom X5 processor, 2GB of RAM, 64GB of storage, and a 10.1-inch touchscreen display with a resolution of 1920 by 1200. The Miix 320 also runs Windows 10 and features a ton of ports like USB Type-C, 2 USB 2.0 ports, micro HDMI, micro SD card expansion, and even a headphone jack. Like other 2-in-1 tablets, the keyboard is detachable, which is great, and from there you can use it in Windows tablet mode, but it's nice to have both options here. The battery life is up to 10 hours on a charge as well, and while you won't be doing any hardcore gaming on this Windows machine, it's great for most all productivity and general tasks. There's really not a whole lot else to say here though. It's basically a pretty solid laptop, and it's definitely worth checking out at $199. Finally, we have a microphone to step up your camera audio game. This is the Shure VP83 lens hopper, and it's a pretty simple battery-powered shotgun microphone that attaches to your camera's shoe mount and plugs into its 3.5mm microphone jack. And you know what? This thing works pretty good. It has a built-in shock mount to prevent unwanted bumps in the audio and will last for up to 130 hours on battery power. So this is what the mic audio actually sounds like, and you know what? It's pretty damn good. Sure, it's just a microphone, but audio is arguably one of the most important parts of video, and right under $200, this is definitely a great solution. But that about wraps it up for this episode of Epic Tech, and be sure to let me know what you think about everything mentioned in the comments section below. Also, subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is Dom, and I'll catch you in the next video.